Hello everyone, I am Levin and I want to show you a little secret and a little technique how you should really practice a major scale on your guitar. So the basic problem most guitarists have when they practice a scale is we just practice a scale like the fingering, like in a major scale, C major scale.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Now it's working. We practice a major scale like the C major scale, and it has a basic fingering, and we just remember the basic fingering and we're gonna practice the scale, and all we do is we just like go up and down with our fingers and just remember the fingers. So we are just like going up and down the scale with no very musical way, and it doesn't really make sense. So when we use a scale and use it in our improvising, in our solos, most guitarists have the problem that they just go like very fast up and down the scale with their fingers, and they don't really know what they are playing. You don't really listen to your actual notes that you play. So I found a way how you can practice a scale, or how you should practice a scale, so that it makes like a musical sense and that it sounds a little bit more melodic, and that you always keep track on a basic form, on a musical form, like 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars, stuff like that. And you should also focus on the root note, because when I just go up and down the scale, I don't really focus on the root note that I have. And the root note is very important while playing a melody or playing a solo, because it's our tonal center. It's the bass, it's the root that we play on. So it's very important to focus on the root note to create a tonal center and also a feeling for a tonal center, and also to play like in a correct form, like 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars, to find a beginning and an end of every lick that we're gonna play. So now for this example, I'm gonna take just a basic shape of a C major scale or any other major scale, because we can lift our fingers up and down the fretboard. I'm gonna take this C major shape. I'm gonna start on the A string in the 3rd fret with my 2nd finger on the C, and the shape, the basic shape that I'm gonna use is like this. Gonna stretch my finger here, and also when I go down, I play a few more notes. So that's the basic shape that I'm gonna use in this lesson now for an example how to practice a scale. So now I'm gonna start on C major, and I play the C major scale, and the first thing I want to do is I play the scale up to the 9, and then I go back down to the root. And when I do this in steady 8 notes, the effect is that the line that I play is, or the phrase is 2 bars. It's and after 2 bars I land on my root note again. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So this makes, in the first place, it makes sense because I land on my root note when I'm coming to an end, and it's 2 bars. Now I play this twice. And now, to cover the whole fingering of the scale, like up and down, I go the whole way. Look. Now I go down, and now I go down to a G and again up to the root, to the C. So when I cover the whole fingering and the whole fretboard, or the whole shape of my fingers, this is also, I guess should be 2 bars or it should be 4 bars. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So also when I play all the fingers, I have a basic form of 2 bars, a musical form, and I start and I land on a root note. So what I'm going to do now is I combine both of these phrases. So first I play 2 times up to the 9 and back down again, and now I play my whole fingering, and I land on the root note again. So now I take this basic exercise, I play it once again. It sounds like this in the end. And what I do now is I take the circle of fourths or fifths and I'm gonna go the opposite way, like counterclockwise. I start on C, and then comes F major, then comes B flat major, E flat major, A flat major, D flat major, G flat major or F sharp, then B major, E major, A major, D major, G major, and after G major I come again to C major. So why this makes sense is that first of all, I play my major scale fingering through all the 12 keys. So my ear is gonna learn to listen in all keys and not only in C major or A minor. And the second effect is that I play this so many times that I can remember my fingering very well. At the first time I play it on C like I did before. Now I move my finger to an F. That's the next key, F major. Now after F major comes B flat major, and B flat major could be down here, but then I use open strings, and I don't want to use open strings because I want to remember a closed fingering, like with no open strings. So that's why I move up to the B flat over here and I play it over here. And then I go to E flat, to A flat, to D flat, and so on. So now, for the rest of the video, I'm gonna play, as an example, I'm gonna play this major scale fingering through all the 12 keys and in the form that I did explain to you. So if you need any further information to this, or if you have any questions, just give me a message and I can help you with this. Have fun. We start on C. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 3, 4. B, 3, 4. E flat, 3, 4. A flat, 3, 4. D flat, 3, 4. G flat, 3, 4. B, 3, 4. E, 3, 4. A, 3, 4. D, 3, 4. G, 3, 4. And we're back on C4. That's it.